Hey guys, Chaps here. You're watching Tac-Com, and this is Gears Feed. October's wrapping up, and we're closing in on the 1 month mark of release. Let's take a look at some of the news from this past week. Last weekend, we got a nice announcement for us Horde fans. The rate at which we're earning credits has been increased. In fact, I'm getting close to 3,500 credits in a single 1 to 50 run on Insane. Some of those credits came from me ranking up every 5 levels because I was a fairly low level on my second re-up, but hey, it's still 3,500 credits, it's pretty good. In addition to these credits, the XP you earn for your classes is increased. Another change that came to the system is that credits are less dependent on the consecutive wave completion. This is going to help people who don't want to do a full 1 to 50 run, as their overall credits earned per wave is still going to increase. It's also probably going to help with quitting in public Horde matches. By not penalizing people as much for failing a wave, they're probably more likely to continue after a failed wave. Up next, we have our Halloween special event. If you want more information on this, be sure to check out the video I made dedicated to discussing it. To celebrate this holiday, we're getting the Pumpkin Ball game mode. This is essentially a quick respawn version of Dodgeball. Oh, and you have these sweet pumpkin heads as well. It's a pretty fun mode that's pretty action-packed. Additionally, through November 1st, you're going to be able to pick up these special Halloween Elite Packs. They're a modified version of the Elite Pack that gives you an increased chance at getting some of the legendary Day of the Dead skins. Note that these packs are not available to purchase with credits. They're only available for real-world money. Remember, these packs and gameplay are only available for a limited time, so be sure to hop on it if you're interested. On Thursday this week, the Run the Jewels Airdrop was announced. Well, sort of. On Friday it turned out that this announcement actually slipped out early. It's supposed to be out on Tuesday the 1st. That's when we're going to be seeing the official announcement. What we do know so far, though, is that the Run the Jewels characters are going to be obtainable through the Run the Jewels Airdrop. Not much is known about this, but it's speculated it's probably an RNG system that, in my opinion, is probably going to be overpriced. But we're not going to talk about that too much. We're just going to wait until we have some official information to talk about. On Friday, we got the announcement of the first wave of DLC maps. As a reminder, the Coalition is going to be launching 2 maps per month for the first 12 months of release. The first one we're going to be seeing is Checkout, which has by far been one of the most requested maps. The other one we're going to be seeing is Drydock, which personally I'm not that excited about. Honestly, I'm quite disappointed that we're not going to be seeing any new maps in this first DLC bunch. It's not a good sign to start off. Both of the new maps are getting some nice visual overhauls, especially Drydock. The maps look really cool. These maps are going to be available starting Tuesday the 1st. At this time, they're only going to be available in the developer playlist. It's a playlist that's only for the Season Pass holders. 1 week later on the 8th, the maps are going to be made available to everyone online. The developer playlist will feature some of my favorite game modes. It's going to be Dodgeball and Arms Race. The maps are also going to be available to play on normal difficulty in Horde during this period. A small note that not many people are catching is that your party size is going to be limited to 3 people in the developer playlist. This is pretty annoying. Since launch, everybody's been asking for rolling lobbies that allow a full team. It's pretty annoying that they still insist on limiting us. But with all that said, we got our new maps coming out in about a week now, so I really look forward to playing them. Late Friday night, or what I guess was late evening for TC, some patch notes were released for the first title update. The update should be coming November 1st alongside the new maps. Here's a few of the main points it's touching on. First up, some weapon tuning. I have no idea why this couldn't have been done server side, but oh well, at least it's getting implemented. The most notable thing here is the hammer burst, which many people have been complaining about. Body damage is getting a significant nerf, and headshot damage is getting a slight nerf. It's just going to be a small one though. They want to keep that gun at a high skill level and make people want to go for those headshots. Next up, there's a bunch of smaller changes. I'm not going to go into too much detail on these, as there's quite a lot of them. Go check them out for yourself, the link's in the description. The last part of this thread discusses some updates that they're working on, but didn't quite make it into the update. One of the most noticeable ones is the gear pack changes, which they're making a few nice changes to. We can expect to hear more about these in the future. Along with this, we'll see increased quit penalties, Horde leaderboards will get wiped to remove the glitch scores, we'll be seeing lobby system updates, and much more. Unfortunately, the Guardian spawn issue still hasn't been addressed, but oh well, I guess they can't fix everything at once. At least this is a nice step in the right direction. Once again, these are just some highlights, so make sure you go check out the thread for more details. And that is going to bring us to the end of the video. As always, if you enjoyed the video, drop it a like and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and subscribe to keep up to date with our content. To stay up to date with all your Gears news, be sure to follow @GowFeed, where you'll continue to see real-time updates covering anything and everything Gears of War. Once again, this has been an episode of Gears Feed on Tac-Com, and until next time, thanks for watching.